Double steel city builder then. That's what I think about there now. Double city builder seems pretty good. Only two different laws. Ah, that tattoo, ta-da! The fun police. You can only have one city builder. You can only have one altar. People don't think big enough. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Seems very, very balanced to me. Go, sheep goes in there. Already producing. Can we take the next sheep? Double field rations, yeah. Double veiled threats. Ooh. Is that extra sheepies? I'm gonna go with the most inefficient early clear. I know. Oh no. Do that. And that. And then we just straight up get a camp, get the warriors out, 2 warriors, and just run out with the 2 warriors. Problem is, I don't think I can really dance here, so we'll probably pop out the 2nd warrior anyway. So I might as well just pop 2 warriors instant. Try to get the gold later on. At least I have 2 coasts in a moment where I didn't think I would end up with 2 ghosts. With the spawn over here. This tile here saved me. Get the camp on the line. I don't think we need a bunch of early game scouting. So I'm just gonna go for 2nd ring. Not really. Not even not interested in middle, but I don't think it's where my focus should be right now. Like, there's a bunch of sheep up there with my iron on it. I think most important, yeah, that's what I mean. Should not be able to make it anywhere anyway. These 2 tiles are just so important. I need a 2nd woodcutter's lodge though, so I'm able to build my ship. Oh, I have a ruin up there. Ooh. Okay, the gold for my relic is actually saved, even though I'm gonna get double warrior. Anything else that I can clear with 2 warriors? No. It will be a bit of a waste. But it won't be a waste of time. I'm gonna spend a lot less time clearing. Pretty good timing. Love that. Maybe, I will only get 1 low warrior. I think it will work out. The tile. Rip the warrior. Yeah, screw it. Okay, Watcher is a horse, so I was asking myself I should ask him if we should try to clear the bear there, but honestly, it's so much time for me wasted and for him. I'm just gonna do it at another time. for that first. Next thing is gonna be sheeps. Another sheepfold. Oh, Sunvar is taking it very literal with we don't need to scout that much in the early game. He's taking that. Well, it makes sense. You take the boost of your villagers just gathering resources for you. And if you don't want to colonize the tiles around you, why do you really care what is on them? You can just scout them later. So I dig the decision. Still need to take my lore tile there though, so try to get up the sheeps quickly. I could even slay one sheep. If I would really want to. There's still sheeps around the map that I can take. There's quite a few sheeps around the map that I can take, so I might just slay one for the lore. Seems so weird on goat, but since I'm later on gonna hit a manatees, doesn't hurt that much anymore. I can't use it right now anyway. But I can really use lore right now. Just do it. Go from mining efficiency into shipbuilding. I really need the lore. I think I can even slow down on wood a little bit for now. Just so I have enough food. Actually thought this was 160 to be honest, so it was a welcome surprise. I built the house on the wrong tile there. No, they were actually the war camp. But I'm not gonna need a war camp for a little bit of time, so we're just gonna break that down and pretend like that never happened. I need you guys to pull on the same string there though. Ah, come on. Instantly for that. My iron is coming in a little quicker than I thought. And we're gonna start the relic before the winter. I think that's generally when you clear yourself. Pretty good. And if I already have 2 sheepfolds up, I will also have my dock up before the winter. I'm really happy with where I am right now. Especially for clearing myself. Obviously not because I played so magnificently here in the last minutes, but mostly because I think my spawn were pretty good in the end. It's like not too many, like not any wolves around me right now, so it's just a chill game from now on. At the dock. I hope my food won't drop too significantly throughout the winter. It's fine, I guess. Gonna go shipbuilding here. I should be able to get 2 sailors. At the very least. I also want to go for stone. I don't think I will have enough stone to actually make legions work here. This stone here I would give to Day Watcher. This over there. I think he can use it more than me. I think goat can work relatively well on 1 stone. Obviously 2 stones boost you even more, but I think it's possible. Especially when I can get them running early. I can try to get my 500 fame just by colonizing. It's always an option. But yeah, I think if the games go a little bit later, 500 fame should always be the goal. Need also people that play 801 builds with goat and still go pretty steeply towards the 500, even though like hitting it in 801 is not impossible, but it's not a guaranteed every game. I think. I would think that guaranteeing 500 for goat in 801 is kind of tough. Can be possible, obviously. You get like a few Jogger and Tombs around you. The world is your oyster, if you know what I mean. But I think just setting yourself up to making it happen. Even though you play 801, you play an 801 push, but you set yourself up that if the push doesn't work, you're gonna reach 500 in a respectable time. While recovering, basically. And since Goat is one of the king clans of recovering, just by not needing villagers for your food production and a relatively good gold production with wool trade, makes it so much easier to come back and put so many more villagers on the brewery that we are going to build right now, by the way. Could get the wool trade gold. Honestly, I feel the upper tree a little more right now. Just because if I want more gold, I will probably build another dock right now. Since I want more lore. We're relatively late on my lore here at the start. We also need to get a little bit of a food bank here soon. The feast is not too far away anymore. I got the jar, that's perfect, so we're not wasting it. Gonna give an update if I'm on 60%. I think Sunvar can hear me, but I'm not too sure about Daywatcher, so I'm gonna call the relic. Oh, I didn't even see that. He had lore on his fish. Absolutely insane on board. Don't know if it's absolutely insane, but it's very good. And then a forest right next to it. So a lot of bonies for him. Oh. Yeah, Eco's pretty good. Like, it's managed pretty good right now. We're getting something from everything. We're gonna need everything, so it's actually quite a laid back part of my strategy right now. Nothing to do. The nice thing about Northgard, now you can go out. I go to trash. Oh, next upgrade is coming in soon. Will probably be my dock. I definitely need 2 dock upgrades for my gold production. I do not know if I'm gonna upgrade a sheepfold here. It might also happen. Upgrade should also be sailors instantly afterwards. I have 10 iron left for my chief and the warrior upgrade. And for that I also need the other dog. Just more lore. Manatees to make the spawn happen already? Or is it really wool trade time? If I would think we would have 801 or 802 action here, I would take wool trade already over sharp axes, like wool trade would have been the third lore. But since I think this game might go a little bit longer, these lores here get a lot stronger here, especially amenities. Because if I'm able to spawn a lot of sheeps in later and pick industrious, put one extra sheep in every sheepfold, my food is set then. No villager will work on food for me anymore. Well, if there are, I will be capping food. 95, baby! Get ready for some feasts. Probably just gonna put the relic in here since it's so ultra safe. Even though it doesn't matter that much. It's one of the relics that if you lose it, not that much of a biggie. Like you probably got what you needed out of the relic anyway. Like the jar that also boosts you in the later stages of the game, or like Mjolnir that you obviously need when you still fight. But if you lose that, yeah, I've probably got most of the feast out of the relic already. So, not great, but it's also not the end of the world. 200, perfect. Next sheepfold. And we're gonna build a second dock now. Also another house. Slowly but steadily I need a bit more space. I think what I'm gonna do is one more feast right now. Then do another one in November, because the earthquake could be very, very annoying when I feast throughout the earthquake. You can be lucky, but sometimes it can be really, really bad. I would like to play around that if possible. Full trade time. Already clearing stuff. I can already rebuild my camp here, but I'm gonna do it as soon as the feast is over. So two things to do with the stone right now. Either upgrade another dock. I think I'm just gonna upgrade another dock. I scout. I still have 5 stone left afterwards. I really don't mind. Could obviously just not use the 5 stone, but I would really don't mind to just scout. I have 10 more stone, I will probably upgrade the sheepfold or that. And get my happiness through feeling safe here later on. Which is pretty late. But as we already instated, I don't need villagers as good. I forgot the November feast. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of feasts next year then. Sad. But hey, a lot of feasts next year, so it's not too bad. My chief can run around. I think he already ate the sheep. I need to be quick about it. Yeah, he already ate the sheep. So I need to be quicker with these two. So I actually lock them down. Yeah, basically just waiting for the blessing to hit. As soon as the blessing hits, I can start upgrading scouts, I guess. I think that's most important. I can already upgrade a sheepfold too, even though I don't really have sheeps to put in here. Doesn't matter. Let's upgrade this up there. So going for weaponsmith, blessing. Catapult is already attacking. Interesting. Upgrade this sheepfold. Yeah, the fort is still up. We might as well just upgrade the warriors. Get the chief man out. I'm just gonna get a bill. Shouldn't let my food drop too hard here. I'm also doing that to get an extra sheep, so in the end I get more food out of it. Can ask him. You want the stone? The stone arena. Oh, let's scout a little broader. Then I need this tile here though. Because I need to have some way of expanding. I don't have a lot of happiness anyway. So I might as well cycle this warrior through. Next feast. Too much wood. $204 food. Do I have industrious already? No. For now, I would really prefer feeling safe. Get the food for the feasts. Don't really want to be stopping on these anymore. Two sheeps on the wolf tile there. Oh. Also pretty big. The boar is scouted. I'm gonna go for very straightforward scouting first. Oh, one more feast. I think afterwards I'm gonna try to get that tile here. That's weird. I'll camp up a little more. Just in case. Sending my chief over. Yeah. Digny's also incoming. I'll go back so I can heal a little. Nice. Just feeling safe. At least a little bit more happiness now. Okay, right back. Hmm? Do that. My actual army is coming now. Letting the buildings burn down there is pretty big. Okay. Yeah, one should have been should have stayed there. Nah, we would have lost the other fight too then. Holy moly. Like if we would have waited, they would have taken the fight. So their army is just qualitative, like better quality, I guess. Or they just had that much more. See on the main tiles, I pull these scouts back. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Need wills, man. Probably, yeah. I can pump out one more army soon. Probably not gonna be big enough. Yeah, that's it. 8 or 9. That's not it, huh? 9 army here. Quad wolf attack. Just way too much. I think. Numbers of them. Pretty insane. GG, well played. Was a nice game though. nonetheless. Ah, they must have played pretty well when they blocked off this attack. Because I don't think that were a bad attack there from us. They blocked it off pretty well. Took away one of the futiles of the stack. I thought that were actually a great thing. Like, okay, we must be in a good position. But sadly, couldn't quite press it through. But still, really nice game here. Would like to know what made us lose this fight there. But yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Just a huge army from Orange. Maybe even taking the fight a little bit earlier would have been better or something like that. Something around those lines. Yeah, we just got out-armied. Madly. Madly out-armied. I had as much as Maxu. Sunvar had a little bit less than Rostov. And Daywatcher a little bit less than Grim. Well, I don't know how high the army quality of Grim were. Might have been pretty high, to be honest, as stack. Go for stack. Did he have the thing already? No, he didn't have the thing. He did not have the thing. What is it again? Where you get damage based on how much happiness you have. Whatever it were. I had to convert much earlier than Orange. Also, Snake has a higher army quality. Yeah, makes sense. Earlier would have been bad for me. Forge my weapons a minute before the fight. Okay. Well, we didn't really initiate the fight, honestly, right? That were Grim. Grim were basically making the fight. And you. You were also running in. Like, you started to poke us, and we needed to get out our army, and that basically winded up to the main fight, basically. Yeah. And I actually thought we were in a pretty good position at that point. Like, when we were pushing there and you said, okay, there's a 2v3, I thought, okay, we have a high chance of winning that, honestly. And then reality struck and we got roasted. But that's what I think. Good game. Like, I feel we played pretty good. We still lost means the opponents just played better, you know?